Redux Gaming, MSI, Nvidia and Blast Galaxy partnered up to create this, the Nvidia arcade machine. A water-cooled arcade machine powered by an RTX 3080 12GB and a Core i7-12700K. And I can tell you, it's a beast. And we're gonna show you how we built it. And you can come check it out at the arcade hotel if you want. Stay tuned. What's up guys, welcome to a new Redux Gaming video, and I'm joined by Chris from Blast Galaxy, the mastermind behind this whole operation. Chris, can you tell me about Blast Galaxy, who you are and what you've built here today?
So Blast Galaxy is an old school arcade which came from my personal collection of machines, and I decided to ask for an entry fee and then have people enjoy the old school arcade machines. So it's in Amsterdam North, so if you're ever there, check us out. And I'm arcade minded, so everything arcade is me. At some point, Nvidia and Redux Gaming contacted me to do some crazy project. And they asked me, what can you do? Go over the top, do something crazy? And I was thinking, I can do that. I've done a lot of crazy project, but let's top it off and do something crazier, and that's what this is.
So this is the Nvidia arcade machine. The whole arcade machine part is all Chris. The gaming PC in the bottom is all Redux Gaming. We're gonna show you how it works, but first we're gonna show you how we built it. Alright, so Chris is off to get some parts. We're gonna start assembling the Nvidia arcade machine. This is where our business is going to be today, so it's the bottom half of the arcade machine. The top part is all Chris, so he's built this loop, those two reservoirs he mounted, and this is the control board, and there's an MSI monitor, of course, MSI. We are going to be building the PC down here today. This is the pump reservoir combo. It hasn't been mounted yet because it was mounted too far in, so we couldn't get the motherboard in. So we took it, or what's the word? We took it off. And now we can slide it a bit more to the front so that we can slide this puppy in. This is the MSI Z690 Unified. Nee. Alright, so this is an MSI Mag. Ik ben het weer vergeten. So this is an MSI Z690. Alright, so this is an MSI Z690 Gaming Edge Wi-Fi DDR4. Inside is an i7-12700K. I'm so not used to saying these things in English, as you probably noticed. i7-12700K, cooled by an EKWB Velocity 2 block. And inside is an MSI M480, I believe, 1TB PCIe 4.0 SSD. And this should slide right in.
That's what she said.
Now, so that's what I'm gonna do. Like that. Yep, there we go. That was so satisfying. All right, so this is an RGB cable. That's not important right now. What is important is getting the GPU in, but we haven't put on the block yet. So that's what I'm gonna do with you guys right now. Here it is. GPU block for the MSI Supreme RTX 3080 12 gigs. It's so cool, dude. I think I'm just gonna have to disassemble this thing because they actually put a piece of cardboard inside. So it comes assembled. So we're just gonna have to disassemble it. Oh, so this is why. It comes pre-assembled and they include this piece of cardboard, and the cardboard is actually like a copy of the PCB of the actual video card, where you can see where the thermal pads have to go. So that's really neat, actually. But now this ugly thing is gonna go, and we're gonna replace it with this beauty. Damn, dude. It's so pretty. That looks so sick, dude. And now we're gonna whip out the card. And there she is. The RTX 3080 12 gig Supreme. Supreme. Have a good look, because I'm gonna rip it apart. Naked RTX 3080 Supreme. So now, same story for the back plate. Alright, so here she is. Heavy as fuck. There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Chris, hey.
Alright, so we placed the graphics card and the pump reservoir combo is out of the way. And now I'm gonna start the loop. I'm really gonna try to make it look as complex as possible so that people that have never seen water cooling before, which is probably gonna happen a lot since it's gonna be placed at, hoe heet dat? Yeah, since it's gonna be placed in a hotel. Thanks, Chris. So I'm really gonna try my best to have lots of tubes, to have lots of tube showing and really make it look neat but complex. That's gonna be our target today. Alright, so the loop's finished, at least the idea is there. There it is. But yeah, I really tried to keep like the natural curve of the tubing. It looks really fluent. Is that the word, Chris? Yeah, it looks fluent. So yeah, I'm really happy how it turned out. The tie rips, or tie wraps, I don't know what you call it in English, but the tie rips are temporal. Tijdelijk. So Chris is gonna print 3D print custom combs to really make them run nice and parallel up to the radiator. It already looks cool, but it's gonna look way cooler. There's two 360mm radiators up top here. We can still open the hatch because it's soft tubing, so they kind of give a little bit. And we're gonna have to mount the fans here. So that's next on the list. All right, so we're ready to fill up the loop. I put all the retainers on the fittings, so it's not going anywhere. And we're gonna fill the loop with PrimuChill View UV Nvidia Green. So this is liquid with a kind of shampoo slash glitter effect, how you wanna call it. And it's gonna look totally awesome when it flows around in the blocks and the reservoir. So I'm really excited to see. Alright, here we are with the finished arcade machine all fired up, and there's really two sides to the story. One side is of course the Blast Galaxy side, which is the whole custom arcade machine, and the other side is of course the Redux Gaming side. Everything down there, so the custom loop, and also thank you MSI, because this is an MSI, Redux Gaming, Blast Galaxy, Nvidia collaboration. Chris, why don't you show us what you've built?
First of all, the machine is a custom modded machine instead of a custom build.
We actually have the original right here, right?
Yeah, that's about it. That's the machine how it used to look. And with that, you see what we've done. The coloration, so Nvidia color, the green, the lighting on the side is RGB. Even on the inside, there's lighting. So it can be programmed in whatever color you like. The machine itself has two water cooling elements. So there's water cooling on my part, on the outside.
Which doesn't actually cool anything.
It doesn't do shit.
It just looks cool, pun intended.
That is what it is. It just runs through the system and it looks nice.
Yeah.
And it's a showcase, you know, it has to look good. And this is one of the things that makes that look good.
Yeah. Same goes for the graphics card, right?
How crazy is that? Yeah. We decided to put a video card on top of the machine and actually make it run. It's a 3070 Ti running on top, and it's for show.
Yeah.
How cool is that? The machine itself had a pretty small LCD screen inside, so it was like 21 inches. We put in 27, and it's a 165 hertz screen, so you could play, you know, Call of Duty on 165 frames.
Yeah.
The video card will do that.
It's also an MSI monitor, by the way.
Yeah, MSI monitor quad HD, so it has a pretty decent resolution, or really good resolution. The machine itself had to be cut to make it viewable, the PC inside, so I cut out the side and the front and put some plexiglass in there. Maybe the biggest thing that you don't see, but is as cool as hell, I think, is that it is an original arcade machine. My part of the project had to be, you know, build an awesome PC rig arcade, but it had to still be an arcade. I wanted to play Street Fighter V or whatever, the way it was supposed to be. You know, not using keyboard and mouse, but using sticks. So what I did was make a fake desk on this. It's a full 2mm steel plate that you can simply remove, and
it has a mouse pad texture.
Yeah, there's actually a mouse pad on there with rubber feet to dampen the plate, and on it you can simply install your sticks. There you go. It's that easy. And now you have a full-blown arcade with start buttons, coin buttons, everything you need within like 10-20 seconds.
Ray tracing enabled. Could this be the first ray tracing
enabled arcade
machine in the world?
100%, yeah, I guess. Yeah, it has to be.
It has to be.
Yeah.
We did it first, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so that's Chris's side of the story. I just wanted to highlight the second screen, because Chris actually mounted a second screen, a smaller screen that displays like the GPU temperature, CPU temperature, clock speeds and all that. And as you can see, the water cooling is really doing well. Temperatures are 31 degrees Celsius, that is.
It's even chiller than the room itself.
Yeah, on the CPU, and 33 degrees on the GPU, and I guess it's like 30 degrees in here.
At least, yeah.
Freaking hot in here.
Yep.
So the water cooling is doing a really great job. Of course, we're gonna test how it does in game right after this. So what I wanted to show you guys is the Redux Gaming / MSI part of the story. So this is our part of the story. This is the game PC that we built and that we custom water cooled with MSI components. So there's an MSI motherboard, MSI Supreme 3080 12 gig. We've got G.Skill DDR5 RAM, and we got an i7 12700K. So that's really almost the fastest gaming PC that you can build today, except for maybe the video card, because we have a 3080 Ti, 3090 Ti, but you're not gonna notice that. The tubes all run up here, and that's the next thing that I want to show you. So this is what's responsible for cooling the whole machine. These are two 360mm radiators with three 120mm fans on them. Of course RGB, which you don't really see, which is a shame, but it's there. So yeah, that's what's responsible for cooling the whole machine. Let's play some games, shall we? All right, we're gonna play some Loopmancer, which is one of the latest games to support Nvidia RTX and Nvidia DLSS. It's a side-scrolling action adventure, I don't know actually, but it looks really fun and it looks really pretty. So I'm just gonna play for a little while. But first, of course, we're gonna turn the graphics up to 11. Epic, epic, epic. Ray tracing on, Nvidia DLSS off. All right, so here we see already the ray traced lighting and reflections on the ground. So I've said this 1,000 times, but it just looks really good and really realistic. That's all it is. Very realistic lighting and reflections. This looks pretty cool actually. Shift while moving to sprint. Sprinting costs stamina. Then what? Ah! I see now. I'm too stupid for games like these. Let's just look at the temperatures, because this is really insane. The CPU is only at 42 degrees Celsius, which is insane, because it's like 30 degrees in here, so it's only a delta of 12 degrees. And the GPU is at 56 degrees, which is still pretty damn good. Let's look at the frame rate. We're pushing 75 frames per second right now, and that's Quad HD resolution with ray tracing enabled. And ray tracing, as you may know, is really heavy on your GPU. So 75 frames per second is really good. What we can do is enable DLSS, which will push our frame rate even higher. So when I use the quality presets, boom, 125 FPS. So that's plus 50 FPS for free. Ray tracing is still enabled. Game still looks amazing. There's almost no visible difference, and there you have it, 50 FPS for free. And this is only the quality preset, so we can use the balance preset, and now we're even at 145 FPS. So that's almost by 2 the FPS without lowering any settings, just enabling DLSS, which is pretty insane. Alright, so you can come to the arcade hotel, you can take it for a spin, you can log in on your account, you can install any game you like. We happen to have Loopmancer installed, but you can play Warzone on here, you can play Street Fighter on here, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is book a room at the arcade hotel. And I think we're gonna end the video here. Alright, so there you have it, the Nvidia arcade project is at an end. I want to thank you, Chris, for your collaboration.
You're welcome.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Yeah, same here.
He's a really cool guy, by the way. I want to thank MSI for the awesome parts that they sent our way to use in the Nvidia arcade project. I want to thank, of course, Nvidia, and I want to thank Blast Galaxy once more.
Yeah.
Drop a like if you like this video, subscribe if you don't want to miss any other videos. We are a Dutch channel usually, so if you're Dutch, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.